Hello, and welcome to Color Commentary. I'm TJ, your average fan, and I'll be talking to you today about a show. Apple TV's Severance, Season 2, Episode 9, the penultimate episode. Let's get into it, shall we? Spoilers! Okay. Well, this episode, we got a lot of moving parts in this episode, and a lot of confusion. So, I'm gonna just go at it. We got Mark and Dylan, his sister, meeting up with Cobell, and she, still being shady with the information. But they trying to go to the this cabin that the senator's wife from season 1 had went to when she was pregnant. She didn't want to know about her pregnancy or deal with it, so she was severed during her pregnancy. Crazy. So they went to this cabin so they can get any Mark to come out. By the end of the episode, they do make it to the cabin because they waited till dark. Mark had to call in to work and say he didn't want to come in today. He just wanted some time off. And any Mark came out, and next episode we're going to see what the end result of that is. Meanwhile, Bert then came and got Irvin, took him to a train station and told him to get out of town. Now I don't know if Lumen made him do that, or if Bert is just trying to get him out of town because he care about him. I was hoping they was gonna find the kids, but they didn't. And Irvin got on the train with his dog. I didn't think he was gonna get on the train, but I'm like, is this it for Irvin? Are we not gonna see him no more? Is he gonna come back? Is he gonna find new information or other people out in the world and come back to help? I don't know, but I'm really hoping it's not the end for Irvin on the show. Then we got the saddest of sads with Dylan. Dylan's wife told him that, she made out with his innie, and Audi Dylan was not happy about that at all. He even threatened to quit the job and everything because he was pissed about it. So she goes to see Innie Dylan and tell him that we can't see each other no more. This man gets on his knees and proposes with, I believe it was like one of them Chinese finger trap thingies that he loves so much. Yeah, he made a ring out of that for her, and she turned him down, and it was so sad. So what made it even sadder was that he decided to resign. Innie Dylan decided to resign, which in essence is like you committing suicide, because if you don't come back, this Innie is gone. Like, that's it for him. It was just sad. It was so sad to see him going through that. Helly tried to get him back on track with what Irvin wanted him to do, but he was just too depressed about the whole situation to even care. So he waited on the elevator and got on the elevator, and we don't know what's going to happen with Dylan after this. So another mystery to be had, hopefully fulfilled somewhat in the season finale. And then there's Helly. We start the episode with Helena, doing laps in the pool, and then she go and have breakfast with her father. Hard-boiled eggs. It was ridiculous how they eat food and the food they eat on the show. But yeah, they talking about it's gonna be a monumentous day. Security dude, like, Mark is not here. That's why he had Milchick calling him like crazy to see where he was at to come in, and then Mark finally called and said he wasn't coming, because he's 93% complete with Cold Harbor, and they just want him to be done with it. Today he could have been done with it, and they could have moved on. Still don't know what Cold Harbor is, what the end result of him finishing that's going to be, what's going to happen to Jenna if he does. Still don't know any of those answers to those questions, and we did not see Jenna this episode, so pretty sure there's going to be plenty of Jenna next episode since we got rid of several people. Also, Miss Wong, this poor child, she didn't graduated from this Winterfall, whatever the hell it's called, Winter Garden program that she was in, and now her stuff is getting moved from her parents' house to this other facility where she's going to learn how to become a leader. I'm like, and she did not seem happy about it. Plus, he made her break her toy that she had, which I was like, dang. And she felt bad for Dylan. So I'm like, nah, just a couple episodes ago, you was like, shouldn't treat them like humans. They think they're real people. But now you feel bad for Dylan because his proposal went bad. So Don't know what's going on, Ms. Wong. She's kind of conflicted herself, but that may be because she's still young. Whatever this facility is that she's getting ready to go to, because she got on the bus after at the end of the day, and yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna whip that up out of her. Care and empathy, they don't want that in Lumen at all. So yeah, it's a lot going on. I don't know what Milchick's gonna do. He's at his wit's end with everything, Then lost Dylan. Helly treated him several times this episode. Was hilarious. He like Helly R. She was like, "Don't you mean Helly E?" Because I am Helena Egan. Yeah. So I don't know what Milchick's gonna do. I don't know. But that was this episode, the penultimate episode of Severance. This show is amazing. The camera work, the production, the writing, the acting, all of it is fantastic. The story itself is great, intriguing, and the mysteries never quit. Even after you get a few answers, the mysteries don't quit. I love it. I love it. So yeah, that's what happened this episode. We got to see what Eddie Mark's going to do and what Cobell's going to finally say. We got to find out. Oh yeah, and then Helena's father came down to the 7th floor because Helly stayed after work. She went to the picture, got the directions to the secret elevator that Irvin had left behind, that Dylan didn't want to have nothing to do with. Trying to memorize the directions so she could go. So she waited till everybody was gone and she stayed down there. And her father came down there, talking about you tricked me, and he called her Helly. So I'm like, is that just her nickname that her father calls her, and so she used that as a separate person? I don't know. Or does he know that just to call her Helly while he down there? And she like, who the heck are you? Like, what the hell? So because she don't know him, Helly don't. So yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Why is he down there? What's happening? Is he going to stop her from going down the hallway to find the elevator? What's going to happen to Jenna? Is Eddie Mark going to get any more information, or are they going to finally combine him and Eddie Mark? Is Irvin gone for good? And what's going to happen to Dylan? So many questions. And I will see you guys for hopefully answers on the finale next week. I will see you then. Until then, have a great day.